Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is April 11th, 2025. We're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We're currently 465 days into our streak. We will hit 466 today. And let's get started. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. We may be in Russia. I only say that because this looks like steam pipes. This hole could be Russian. It's one of those square concrete ones. This does not look like Russia at all to me. But wow, these steam pipes. Like this looks like Mediterranean, but these are definitely right. Am I wrong? White plate, no blue strip. Well, this I swear to God, I would go like I would literally go Greece here if am I completely wrong here? Let's look. Where could it be if it was Russia? Like it could be somewhere in this area, I guess. Like, could it be Black Sea or Caspian? Like, I swear to God, this looks Mediterranean. The roofs don't. Like, this is the like I wouldn't say the only reason, but this is one of the bigger reasons why I'm not like the roofs do not look Mediterranean. Um, and then like I said, this here, like this is a steam pipe thing. Like as soon as we loaded in and I saw this thing going up over it, like this is very much either Russia or Ukraine, with that pipe there. And like I said, the poles are also giving me that vibe. However, oh my God, this has to be somewhere between like somewhere here, right? Like maybe up here. No, I mean it's just I am so confused because this looks so Baltic or Balkan or Mediterranean. Like it was some Markova. Real close to Mount Elbrus right there. I don't know that I could see Mount Elbrus from there. No. I mean, it doesn't really look like the giant mountains. I assume this is just like a little ridge there. That was so odd. Now this here, with the new thing here, this could be um like Rwanda. Um I don't see anything that gives it away. It looks African, and that may just be because I know Africa has more of these vehicles here. Um, but I mean, it does kind of look African here. Not sure. Like, it doesn't look like Nigeria. Um, I'm just trying to think where are the mountainous areas? A small hill area there. And Kigali is kind of mountainous. Doesn't look big enough. Like doesn't look like enough stuff for Kigali, but whoa, where's this at? Kenya. Okay. Um, for some reason when we started to zoom out, I thought this was the ocean. That's why I said whoa. Oh, oh Lord. It took me a second to like. All right, guys, it's 10:30. Been awake all night. I should have been in bed literally 3 hours ago. Uh, but because I gotta be up at 4, so yeah. Anyway, so this is Kenya. Um, this is new coverage that doesn't have the yep, it doesn't have a snorkel. So yeah, I gotta learn that now. However, that just is very odd. Like, I guess this is hilly area. Um, 'Cause this definitely looked like mountainous here. Yeah, this is a lot hillier than I thought. Right over here. I'll be honest with you. Kenya is a little bit more hilly than I thought to begin with. Um, but I usually notice it being that hilly. But yeah, so interesting. My maps are breaking now again. For some reason, it like usually lets me do it like for like 2 seconds and then it breaks, but I don't know why. Not a great score. I did not expect it to be Kenya. Now this is going to be probably Botswana, maybe South Africa. Um, if it's Bots, it's going to be like Gaborone or something like that. Um, so yeah, ant hill or termite hill, or is it just dirt? Um, yeah, I can't really tell. What I was looking for is um, I was trying to see if there was like a sign that had a post that would have had a yellow and black stripes on it. Um, like I said, I think it's probably just going to be Gaborone. Um, it was maybe could have Gabane actually, but I didn't actually clicking Gaborone, but clicked pretty close to it, I guess. I just this is Europe somewhere. I was gonna say the house has like a like kind of like a Danish vibe to it, Denmark, but then I also see these holes here. And a lot of times you will see these in Denmark. They usually don't fly flags. They usually fly whipples with the Danish colors. Um, Also have the little yellow on the plate that you do see sometimes with the Danish yep, uh, stuff. I'm not sure exactly where this is going to be. Denmark is just one of those super flat things. There is a hill over there. Does that look like a beach hill? Is there water right to the north? That may be on the beach somewhere. Like, looks like beach grass to me. Possibly somewhere like over on this side here, because it's kind of giving me vibes of being coastal. with the water to the maybe west. I don't know, maybe not. Do I? I mean, it could be one of these, but this torn. Let's figure this out. I would need 5K here, 5K on the next one to be able to get gold. So I'm going to get silver anyway, assuming this is Denmark, and I get a decent score. Yeah, I'm just going to. Okay. It was coastal on this coast. It was Locken. Yeah, you have like this like beach grass vibe here. And then you switch over just over the little hill if it'll go. There we go. Wow. This is an actual beach, yeah. So actually exactly what I thought it was, like the little like kind of dune protecting the thing with a beach. Like interesting. Now I don't know. I guess they don't get like super huge tides here, which is weird because I thought the North Sea would like has like a super huge tide, so I would assume that the Baltic would also. Well, no, this is North Sea because it's yeah, right? Yeah, it's the North side. I am surprised because like they got all these buildings like right on this flat thing, and people like driving there. Wow, that was interesting. I would definitely think that the water gets up here a lot more than it does, apparently. Weird, because that's just a very flat beach all the way. Like, well, we have buildings to the, on the beach in the U.S. a lot, but not generally at water level. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy about that one. So, like I said, not exact, but I had the right vibe for it. So, all right, what do we have here? Mm, that looks like a North American style plate to me, but although never mind. Is that a Thai pole? That is definitely Thai language or that style thing with that pole. That is not what I had for vibes. I didn't see that there, but like I said, this here just kind of like gave me like North America vibes. Um, and I probably would have gone that on a um, NMPZ. Thankfully, I can spin around. My rules being that I well don't move, but I can spin. But yeah, now this probably is going to be Thailand because it looked like Thai language and Thai poles. I will go close to Bangkok because I assume since these look like um, touristy type things like buses and maybe like RVs that might be close to. Nope, it is not. It is okay right there. Whew, yikes. Really? Oh, interesting. That's interesting enough. So they moved from here over to there. Interesting. All right. So we will view the results. We as expected, did not get the gold. It was not quite 21K. Um, did have that really nice guess up in Denmark there. Um, and then this was honestly that was not a bad guess either. Um, it was just this one and that one that were the ones that were super far off. Yeah. Um, the Russia one was still, you know, over 100 miles, but like for Russia, that's actually pretty good. I just, like I said, I first saw the thing here, and it's like that's got to be Russia or Ukraine, and then it's like the landscape did not look like Russia or Ukraine at all. This has such a Mediterranean feel to it right here, especially with these little scrubby bushes here, like little trees. If this here was not here, I would have 100% said it's got to be Mediterranean, even with the poles. But the poles look very Russian, and then you got the little steam pipe there. What? And the only thing I can think of is how close to the Mediterranean could I get with Russia? Um, but then I was like, well, what about the Black or what about the Caspian Sea? Like, yeah, because this would be, as close as I could get to the Mediterranean, but it's like maybe it's actually more like a Caspian Sea type thing. I don't know what the climate is over in the Caspian Sea, but apparently somewhere in the middle looks kind of like the Mediterranean. So anyway, the main thing though is that we continued our streak. We are 466 days into it, and we will work on this tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.